Hello everyone, I'm Trey Rich and you are watching The Buzz. On today's show we have Ariel Martin, aka Baby Ariel, and then we have the cast of Ted Lasso who just premiered this past Friday, and finally we have Stereo Jane at the Federal in Los Angeles. It's 153 days left until Christmas, everybody. Let's start the show!
Hey, what's up y'all? It's Sweetie and you just been buzzed.
Earlier this week, YouTuber Austin McBroom had an impromptu press conference out in front of a popular LA restaurant where he tried to clear up some of the drama surrounding his recent boxing match where he beat the crap out of Bryce Hall. None of the fighters got paid, and now there's a lawsuit in the works from Social Gloves, who is suing LiveXLive to get their money and the fighters who participated paid. Let's take a look.
My mask off? Absolutely, please. Hey, Austin, you guys can hear me.
You're suing LiveXLive now.
How's everybody doing, man?
Fantastic.
Hey, I first want to say I appreciate everybody who came to the event. It means the world to me, man. For those people who were there, you guys know how much of a success it was. It was an amazing feeling, great event.
Yeah.
Turnout was amazing. But let me go ahead and explain a little bit, because obviously for the past couple weeks I've been used as a punching bag. I've been having to bite my tongue for several reasons. One reason is I didn't want to be sued. But now that the lawsuit is filed against LiveXLive, Social Gloves is suing LiveXLive for several reasons. Obviously, you guys know the two rumors that have been going around, and it sucks because nowadays on social media, rumors are just people saying he say, she say. No one really knows anything, right? So the two rumors are Social Gloves is bankrupt, which is cap. It's false. It's not true. Everyone that was at the event knows that there was probably like 20,000 people there. Just at the gate alone, we probably made $3 or $4 million. Like I said, the people that are talking, that are the people that are just, they want to hate on us, the people that want us to fail, right? Like your Logans, like your Jakes. They're in the same field, so it makes sense. Like I said, I can't be mad at them.
Hey,
it makes sense.
We need that Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast in there?
We need Mr. Beast.
Hey, everybody that got, hey, I want everybody to get in the ring, bro. It's a great experience. Like I said, shout out to the fans. Without the fans, nothing possible. Shout out to you guys.
We need that
for
Rice
showing
Gum.
love.
Let's get Rice
Gum in there. I want to get base rubbed.
Right.
All my boys want to get in the ring. But like I said, guys, I appreciate you guys. This is my time to finally speak up and tell you guys the truth.
Hey, thank you.
And like I said, it's not Social Gloves. It's LiveXLive. Anybody that wants to work with LiveXLive, I suggest you think twice about it, because there's some bad people out there. Thanks again, fellas. But yeah, just know the fighters will all be taken care of, and that's on my word.
Even if the suit drags on,
hey, that's on my word. That's on my word.
Seems like there's still more drama to this story, and we'll keep you up to date. First up, we have Baby Ariel on the show, who's talking to us from Toronto as she's on set for the Zombies 3 movie. We also talked to her about her new EP and Trolls. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Ariel Martin, but I also go as Baby Ariel.
I met somebody new and I'm excited. Gotta spit it out cause I can't hide it. Sweeter than a soda, such a Casanova. I really think I'm falling for him. A gentleman who never keeps me waiting. A smile so bright, it's amazing. Staring in his eyes, gets me every time. You can tell he hits the gym. He takes me on walks under the full moonlight. We both stay up talking every single night.
Hey everyone, we just watched Baby Ariel in Zombies 2. So how are you this morning?
Hi!
So how did all of this start for you? Were you just at home one day and you posted something and then millions of people just thought you were awesome?
So basically, I guess so. No. So basically, I started on social media, like 5 years ago-ish. I started making videos on Musical.ly, this app that Musical.ly was TikTok. So I started making videos on Musical.ly for no reason at all, just fun with my friends. And all of a sudden, they started getting featured on the main page of the app, and I started gaining a following. So I guess people liked like my lip syncy kind of videos. And yeah, I started gaining a following, and I noticed, so I would do them every single day, and that transferred over to Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, and I just slowly but surely, I guess, started really taking social media more seriously and starting to do it like as a whole.
I know you're on location for your new movie, but how did all of this influencer fame manifest to you singing and acting?
Yeah, so my family has always been like obsessed with movies. Like, we love movies. And my mom used to do theater, actually, like her entire life. So I've always, like growing up, I guess we always watched movies, always practiced acting with my mom, and my dad's a musician. So it was always like sitting at the table, sitting at the piano and playing music. And we were in piano lessons. So when I started social media, I knew like, okay, this is awesome, this is fun, but in my heart, my passion was always acting and singing and writing. So I wanted to do social media, but also I knew I wanted to continue on and move into acting and singing. And I think as I kept going with it, I found a manager who worked in acting. I just started auditioning as much as possible, just putting myself out there. And from there, you know, like you hear a million no's, but you also sometimes hear 1 or 2 yeses, and that's what happened.
Do you agree that content creators have a jump on regular actors who want to start in the industry because they're constantly filming and they have entry-level and maybe even advanced production skills? What do you think?
Oh my God, totally. We have to learn how to do everything on our own. And I think the beauty with social media is people feel really connected to influencers, which I love, because it feels like everything they do is so authentic and real, and which it is. But sometimes I think the reason we don't get as much respect is because it looks like we don't put any work into anything that we're doing. Like it seems almost too effortless at times, when in reality, like I think we all, like the videos, like we do it in a way so it looks like, okay, we just woke up and this is like casual and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, no, like we do put a lot of time and effort into it, you know?
So I've read through a lot of your comments, and of course there's so many favorable ones of fans who love you and support you, but like everyone, there's that one person who trolls or hates on your success and somehow they ruin your day. How do you get past that one? Because clearly they're not the majority, but you know, why does this bother you? Why does this hate bother you?
It's so, I do it every day. Like I'll go and look at my comments, I'll be like, okay, this is great, great, and I see that one and it sticks with you. And I think we're human, so it's going to happen, but it's how we react to it. And I think it's the same thing of like, you have to be aware enough to catch yourself falling into that cycle. Because like once I see it and I start my mental whatever and I go down that rabbit hole, it doesn't stop. And so it takes time, but like learning how to catch yourself in that moment and kind of retrain your brain to say, okay, you know what, that's not real, that's not me, and put your phone down. That's been my number one through all of it, putting my phone down and just being present and in the real world. Because like your phone isn't real, social media isn't real, it's all just a highlight reel of other people's lives. So knowing when to put it down and connect with the real world and go outside and talk to your friends and talk to your family, because like you can get so stuck in that mentality easily. The people commenting, like the fact that hurt people. And if they are hurting, if somebody who's doing well and somebody who knows who they are and not even doing the most excellent, but is having a decent day, they're not going to take the time to go on your page and comment some of the things that these people comment. But somebody who's hurting, who isn't feeling good about themselves, I mean, misery loves company, and I think they want you right down there where they are, and they see someone who is doing well and who posts an awesome video like you did, and they want you to be dragged right down where they are too, because they can't stand to be there by themselves.
She don't need you, Charlie. She was cold and she was scared. She felt no one cared, so he won her with a wink. She fell hard and she fell deep.
You have some new music that just dropped and you're on set.
Yes, so I just put out my first EP. It's called Blue. There's 6 songs on it, and it's like this really cool, I think it's really cool, alternative chill album where there's 6 songs on there that I wrote during the pandemic. And it's kind of like my story through discovering myself and figuring myself out through all of this craziness, because I think I was lost for a really long time, and after this past year, like having so much time with myself, I was able to, all I wanted to do was write, and I sat down and put my feelings into music. So that was awesome, and it's out now if you want to go listen to it. And right now I'm also filming Zombies 3. I'm in Toronto, and we're filming Zombies 3. We have 10 more days left, but it's been the best, most beautiful journey. So
have you finally found your sound, or are you still developing it? Because when I listen to it, it sounds really, really good to me.
I think I'm for sure still trying to find myself. Like the music that I put out a while ago, like I think it's great music, but it's not me. And I purposely I'd stop putting out music because I was like, okay, as much as like these are great songs, I know that they don't resonate with my heart. So I'd spent a lot of time. I went back to Florida for a while, which is where I'm from. And I just spent a lot of time writing everything, like not everything, but like just writing and putting my feelings out there and singing and figuring out what my voice was, because I had no idea. I think I was stuck with this style that might have been me then, but I know it's not me now, and I had to spend time finding myself. I'm still always, I'm gonna want to grow, and I'm gonna want to try new styles and try new things, but in terms of where I am right now, it's definitely like exactly where I'm at right now.
So where can fans find you on the internet?
Follow me at Baby Ariel everywhere, and go listen to my new EP, Blue, on Apple Music and Spotify and all that fun stuff.
Inquiring minds want to know, when you turn 40, will you still go by Baby Ariel? I mean, Baby is in right now. There's Lil Baby, The Baby, Baby Spice. Baby and Lil is still hot.
Literally, my dad asked me that question 5 minutes ago. I was like, you know what? I don't know.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun talking to you. I really appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Ariel Martin, and you've just been buzzed.
Ariel's new EP, Blue, is out now on all streaming platforms, but stay put. Up next, we have some of the cast of Ted Lasso, whose season 2 just premiered a few days ago. Don't go anywhere.
Think this will end your embarrassing streak of draws?
Lloyd, I've never been embarrassed about having streaks in my draws. It's all part of growing up.
Ted Lasso was one of the most talked about and adored shows during last year's COVID lockdown. And now, the much anticipated season 2 is out now. We got a chance to attend the premiere where we talked to some of the cast, so let's take a look.
So, you're heavily favoured this weekend. You think this will end your embarrassing streak of draws?
Lloyd, I've never been embarrassed about having streaks in my draws. It's all part of growing up.
Well, look, the cool thing about this show is when we knew we were doing a 3-season story, I hope there's more 3-season stories, so I don't mean there's anything. But this 3-season story has a beginning, middle, and end, and we knew what each character's journey was along the way. And so, here's a good spoiler that I haven't said. The same way the first year started with a shot of whose journey was going to begin and end in that season. It was an opening shot of a character other than Ted Lasso. The second season starts the same way, about whose story this is. And so I think people will be surprised when they see it.
We definitely have expanded the characters. We've added a character who's Dr. Sharon, this team's sports psychologist, who is a very interesting, intriguing offbeat character who will have a big impact on Ted, I think. And then we've also deepened the relationships between the other characters as well. And again, I think more and more, even though the show is set against a football team, a soccer team, it's not about football or soccer. It's about the characters and about relationships. So we just get deeper with all of them this year, and I think in surprising ways.
I got to check out season 2, and I'm
the whole thing.
Most of it, and I got to see a lot of you, so I'm really happy about that.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. The outfits, my outfits are
yes.
right.
Very good, very good.
The pink.
Do you get to pick it? Or?
Actually, sometimes I do. Yeah. I chose at the beginning. I was like, I like the one with the stripes. I like this one. So that's one thing that I love about the show is that they really let us. Let our characters speak and I'd like to wear this brand or that. So that's really, really cool.
Well, what I love about the show is that, it touches on some of the cool, the fun, sweet, and cute moments of winning and losing and the meaning behind that. Yeah. But it also touches on actually what happens in sports. Was there anything that this season that really touched you when you were filming?
Yeah, there was a lot. Unfortunately, I can't. I can't say, but I think we know the moment where we were all like, "Oh wow, it was such a good way of talking about it and making a good point about it." So it was a beautiful moment.
Are you tired of football is life and everything?
No. I will never be tired of football is life. Football is life. No, I'm just grateful for the reaction people is having with my character and with the work I'm doing, with the work we're doing, and the message we're spreading, and it's very nice to see how Ted Lasso has helped so many people go through this difficult time. So I think that the work we do is important and matters, and that's so cool to know.
Well, you're the only one with a theme song. Everyone sings it and everything. Is there something that's going to be catchy for this season that's going to be about Danny Rojas?
Yes, I think For me, as an actor, this second season has been a new challenge, and Danny Rojas has new moments, and I'm grateful for that with Jason, Brendan, Bill, Joe, all the creators, because I think we'll see Danny Rojas more of a real person, and in life, it's not 24/7 positivity and good. It's also sometimes bad times, and it's good to see how you approach them and overcome them, and I think that's very cool that people will see that.
This is my kind of show. It's joyful. It's about people doing their best, owning when they're having rough moments, and always striving to be a bit better. And we got football, so really there's nothing more I could ask for. It's certainly my favorite show of the year, and I am honestly just so jazzed that we get an early peek at season 2.
And one more thing I want to know, what was your favorite quote from last season of Ted Lasso? What do you live by? Because there's so many.
Oh man, that's so hard. I mean, Ted Lasso's got the one-liners and the anecdotes and the stories and the cute little quips. But honestly, for me, it's really believe above the door. Yeah. That's the point. That's the thing you jump up and touch every day when you go out into the world. And I think that hits home real hard.
And how important was it for you to display this for today?
Oh, I'm just in support of it. I mean, importance is, it is important to me. That's all I know. Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you so much.
This is our turn to make history, and I believe we're going to do just that.
To the family we're born with, and to families we make along the way. To Richmond!
All right, let's go kick their butts.
Stay put, we still have more show to go with Stereo Jane. We'll be right back.
Crash my car and spend the day in agony. Glass shade cuts on all of my pretty things.
Twin sisters Stereo Jane have blended pop, rock, and fun into their music, and we currently got a chance to check them out backstage at the Federal in North Hollywood, where they talked to us about creating music during the lockdown and gearing up for some tour dates this fall. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Mia.
I'm Sydney.
And we are Stereo Jane.
And you're watching Backstage.
Crash my car and spend the day in agony. Glass shade cuts on all of my pretty things. Pick my skin apart until I feel it bleed.
We're twins.
We're twin sisters. So we basically heard music as soon as we got home from the hospital because our dad was auditioning bass players for his band. So that's kind of how we first started getting into it. We started loving it, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are now. When we were 16, we signed to a major record label and got out of that deal a few years later, thankfully. And now we're independent, and we love it.
Yeah, it's been really great being able to really take a hold of our own careers and not having to rely on other people for it. But yeah, it's been a long, amazing journey so far, and we have so much more to go. It's still hard, obviously, but it's a lot easier because you feel like you really have control over what you're putting out and the content you're creating, and you're not trying to please someone else. Because you have a team that really believes in you and just wants you to be your best self.
Yeah, thankfully, we've realized that our core management, that's we say they're our label, just because they're on our side, and yeah. Honestly, they rock.
They're like family at this point.
I know you say that you're not judgmental. I'm still afraid what you'll see. My mind can be pretty detrimental. It's not for everybody. Ooh, I don't want to get into it. Last guy that I love wasn't into it. And I know that you're thin inside it.
I really got to hone in on my producing skills. I'm still not a very talented producer, but at least I know what I'm doing now, and I'm able to, you know, write at home and be able to create there. And on top of that, we also found 2 amazing producers that we're obsessed with, that we love working with, and we have so many new songs that we love that we're so excited to share with everyone.
Yeah, the second we were fully vaccinated, we got into the studio and started just writing so many new songs that we are now going to be playing tonight. Conversation with someone last night. They were like, what is it like live? Like, what do you guys like live? Are you the same as what you guys are on, you know, the records? And I was like, oh, it's gonna be a rock show. No, like, we put on a show and Sydney definitely drops a few F-bombs, so.
I swear so much on stage and I don't mean to. I don't
like a sailor. Like,
it's hard for me. It's really hard because I see all my friends. I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny because our friends will like come up to like the front row and just be like making faces at us, and I can't look at them because I'm gonna like start laughing and mess up.
You're allowed to start laughing because you're on the drums. When I'm singing and I start laughing, oh, it's rough. It's really
it's like they
stop.
just yeah.
So I'm buried down. Gonna make it look easy. I think it's better that you never get to know me. I bury it down. I bury you way, way down. And if you really wanna know, you have to dig deep. I know you say that you're right, you're trying to. I'm still afraid what you see. Life can be pretty detrimental. It's not for everybody. Ooh, I don't wanna get into it. Last guy that I left wasn't into it, and I know that you didn't sign up for this. So I bury it down.
Tonight we're backstage at the Federal in North Hollywood. Haven't played here yet, but I've seen a show here before, and it's amazing. So excited.
And you can expect one hell of a show.
One hell of a show. It's gonna be amazing.
I did well. So I had a mic and I sang last time. This time I don't know if I am, but
yeah,
there's no other mic for the drummer. Sorry, but no, it's usually like I'll play off what Sydney says. If we have some sort of like technical difficulty, I will win you over with humor.
Who, like, entertains the crowd if there's any kind of technical difficulty. It's great.
We have a lot of background vocals in all of our songs, so I've definitely been getting more comfortable in COVID, just like singing and playing. I used to never be comfortable doing it, and now I'm like, oh, okay, it's like second nature.
Razor spores are twisting up every dime. Seize my youth and suck till you drain me dry. I've got time, you don't got enough.
And now, is there a music video for the new song?
Yes, there
It's
is.
out on YouTube right now. Go watch it. So excited. We're trying to get it up to 50K streams tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
So, go.
Hi, my name is Mia.
I'm Sydney.
We are Stereo Jane.
And you've just been buzzed.
Stereo Jane's new song, Time of My Life, is out now on all streaming platforms, so please check it out. That's all we have. Special thanks to Amelia and Sydney of Stereo Jane, the cast of Ted Lasso, Ray Williams, and Baby Ariel. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at buzz_access. Before we go, we're going to leave you with more Stereo Jane from the Federal. I'm Trey Rich. Love and light to you all.
Bury it down. Gonna make it look easy. I think it's better that you never get to know me. I bury it down. I bury you way, way down. And if you really wanna know, you have to dig deep. I know
For more stories and extended clips, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.